In just one night, everything has changed for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their outlook on next season, the moves they will make, the decisions they will make about the team they bring to the forefront of the Eastern Conference next year, over one night, looks a lot different. Hey everybody, Billy BB back with you on Cavs Digest. The NBA season officially over. The Thunder, the winner of the NBA Finals in 7 games. Kind of a weird finals, weird playoffs, and a weird end to it. Unfortunate with Tyrese Halliburton's injury. But it stands where it stands. The Thunder won the championship. They were the best team all season. I believe they were going to win Game 7 anyway. So props to the Thunder. They will be a team to deal with for multiple years. Today we will talk about other teams to deal with in the Eastern Conference, where the Cavaliers stand now after the Halliburton injury, after other injuries. I mean, you really had a look at what you thought the Cavs had to do this offseason, and that may completely change. After one night, just one night in the NBA, things look a ton different for the Cavaliers. We ask you to subscribe. We ask you to join in on the channel. We're free here, we're entertaining here, and we're keeping you informed. There's no good reason that you don't want to jump in and join one of the over 2,000 subscribers that we have now and continue to build that up. Myself and Matt with you daily, once or twice a day, bringing you the best in Cavs content. So we appreciate you joining us, and we want you to be more and more a part of that as the Cavaliers look to the offseason, right? A lot of debate about what this team could and should do looking forward. The core four, Ty Jerome. We pitched a million trades to you here. And no matter what we've said, in just one night, everything has changed for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And it is because of the unfortunate, but dealing with these injuries in the Eastern Conference changed the game. You now have a different outlook as a Cavs fan, as Koby Altman, as Kenny Atkinson, Donovan Mitchell, so on and so forth. The East is not what you thought it would be. It is not the bear you thought it would be. Tyrese Halliburton, Jason Tatum, Dame Lillard, Joel Embiid, hurt, injured, down. And Embiid obviously took some time off, and the Sixers are still a squad, but you can't trust Embiid's going to be healthy. Tatum has the type of injury to miss most of next year, and even if he does come back, not look right. Halliburton, same thing. I point to Jamal Murray, who had a late season, postseason injury, substantial, and has never been back to what he was. Never. Pacers fans should not assume that they will ever be back to where they were as a team, that Tyrese Halliburton will ever be back to who he was as a player. That's the team that won the East. This is the team that won the East last year. Same situation. You should not assume Jason Tatum will ever be the same player again. And if he does, it's going to be 2 years. It's going to be 2 years. Miss a chunk of next year. Year after is about getting back. And then you're looking down the road. So the Cavaliers, who've been debating about their core four, debating about their roster, how they want to handle it, what they want to do with it, may have to shift their focus now. Okay, hey, we had some bad luck. That was a really tough loss to the Pacers. We had our own injury issues there. But with these new injuries, with the way the Eastern Conference has now changed, we have a better shot. It looks open and up for grabs for us, who were the best team in the Eastern Conference all season, right? We're going to watch a quick clip here from the Bill Simmons podcast. Highly recommend. Bill, Ryan Russillo, and Zach Lowe all debating, and they noted, we'll talk about it after, their focus also shifted towards, dang, is the East open now? Like, what's going on in the East if Halliburton's this hurt? So let's watch that clip.
Another disappointing early exit. Incredible regular season profile. Clearly, Garland is even more hurt than we realize if he's going to miss time in the next season. But I would always talk with you about it and be like, most of the GMs are just going to go, hey, we really like our 4 guys. We spent a ton of money on the 5th guy and Hunter. We added shooting and all these different things. I mean, Ty Jerome's probably gone, but we'll probably just run it back, even if we seem a little flawed, and it's embarrassing that we lost that series of the Pacers, even with the Garland injury. Now, if you're Cleveland, you're just going, well, of course we're running it back now. Like, who are you afraid of?
Tatum's out, Halliburton's out, and the Knicks just had a coaching change, and God only knows what's going to happen with them.
Dame's out. Does that even? I mean, if you think that matters or not,
yeah, that's definitely 100% part of it. And Orlando, who does this Bane trade, and now they're like, Jesus.
Did you see the Orlando odds went from 30-1 to win the title to 12-1
after the injury?
Oh my God,
come on.
Yeah.
Well, this is one of my.
So the guys there mentioning the same thing I talked about. You're already, if you're Cleveland, probably leaning towards, hey, that was a wild year. That was kind of crazy. It wasn't what we expected. It was a really tough loss. We tried a different method of resting guys. Let's probably, if you had to bet, you lose Ty Jerome, you make a fringe signing, and you run it back, right? That was probably the Cavaliers' plan. Now, the East is open. The big dogs can run. Now you really consider bringing this team back, number one. Now you really consider going deep into that second apron as much as you can go. Bring Merrill back. Bring Jerome back. Don't trade Okoro. Don't trade Dean Wade. I mean, you really have to consider a new option if you're the Cavaliers of completely bringing this thing back. At the least, you're bringing the core four for another run here. Okay? At the least. If not, running the exact same team back next year because the East is wide open. Wide open. And I like that they mentioned there, not just do you have the Halliburton injury, the Tatum injury, Embiid's unhealthiness, and Lillard's injury, but the Knicks don't have a coach. They fired their coach. The farthest they've gone in 20-plus years, and they fired their coach. That's the New York Knicks. So the next question I got to ask is, who is the threat to the Cavaliers in the East? We open the morning, another part of this, we open the morning, the Cavs as the favorite. FanDuel, Bovada, DraftKings, Cavs, number one to win the East next season. Number one. The odds makers, Vegas, they say run it back. They believe they'll run it back and it'll happen. So we look here, Boston, a Tatumless Boston is your third piece of competition here. I mean, even Indiana still has Siakam, and the Sixers are hoping for a bounce back. So it looks like they do think the Knicks, Celtics, Magic. I'd probably go Knicks, Magic, Celtics, Sixers. You know, even Jaylen Brown's getting recovery surgery. So the Eastern Conference is wide open. You can drop down in the comments. Who is the Cavaliers' competition in the East now? Is it the Knicks still? Do you think the Magic are on the come up? Can the Celtics still be a great team without Jason Tatum? The East is wide open, and I'm very, very interested to see how the Cleveland Cavaliers handle it going forward. We'll keep you tuned in here on Cavs Digest. Just as this story broke and changed, we jumped on it. We'll bring you every story, trade, rumor, storyline here on Cavs Digest. And, of course, drop down in the comments. We want to hear from you.